Man, I can't believe we haven't been caught yet.
Yep, we're above the law. They can't touch us.
Yeah, I mean, we can touch other people, like kids and stuff, but nobody can touch us.
Uh-oh.
What's wrong?
Well, there's a racist cop behind us, and he's pulling us over because I'm black.
These damn racist cops. This wouldn't be happening if I was driving. You want some KFC? Would that make you feel better?
My life is so hard. Every day's a struggle. I don't even know what it's like to be me.
Put your hands up. This is bad.
Yeah, it looks like the end of the road for me.
And you're not even smart enough to get a license. How are you even driving?
I have no idea.
Show me your hand. It's okay, officer. I'm white. Show me your hand. I'm showing you. Can't you see my hands are white?
Here's a story of a guy named Barry who was spying with some very dirty friends. There was Brennan, Rice, and Clapper at the center, pushing all their shady friends.
Barry lied, Comey tried, Hillary Clinton's interns died. Obama, you're going home. The Russia hoax, the dossier. You said you're sorry, but I don't care. Obama, you're going home. Woke up quick, dropped the truth I knew. Just know I gotta arrest Barack Obama soon. I gotta expose the coup before the day begins, before the fake news buries all my wins. I checked the files and damn near went blind. Comey and his boys were staffing almost every line. I ran to the desk and grabbed my grip with a smoking gun on the side of my hip. Bailed outside and Diamond stopped prepping. Just as I thought, the snakes kept stepping. Jumped in the beast, hit the gas on the ride. I trooped up and down and side to side. Then I let the briefing play. Pumping raw leaks from the NSA. It was treason at the top of the list. Then I dropped my own post. It went something like this.
Here's a story of a man named Comey with McCabe and Peter Strzok behind the scenes. They were framing while pretending they were righteous, using lies and fake machines. Till the one day when they all began colluding, and they knew they had to try and stop the Don.
You tapped my phones, yeah, you schemed, you spied, but Brennan's help you falsified, yeah. You sent your spies and you denied with those deep state alibis. You set the trap, you tapped the line, but now your plans on borrowed time. Obama, you're going home. Posting on my app on Truth Social, dropping subpoenas, exposing the show. Went to the hill to get the scoop. Swamp rats out there still ducking the truth. A car pulls up, who can it be? A blacked out van, it was Hillary C. She rolled down the window and she started to say,
I've been taking tranquilizers and Obama's.
Spies in the swamp are lying hard. Ran a coup on me, now I'm pulling their car. Fuck around and find out they try to make me quit. You can quote me, bro. I'll make Obama my bitch.
So they cooked up Russiagate and phony FISA. That's the way they all became the Berry Bunch. The Berry Bunch. The Berry Bunch. That's the way they became the Berry Bunch.
I'm always right, I'm never wrong. I knew your whole plan all along. Obama, you're going home. Spied on me, yeah, you tapped my phone, but Kevin Brennan made the call, yeah. You stroked and Rice when Comey himself, yeah, you tried to take it all. Pfizer lied 100 times. Well, I was watching the fake news the other night. Something just didn't sit right. So I grabbed the VP, and we wrote a song about it. And the song goes like this. Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E. And don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life.
All right, guys. We're here because the unthinkable has happened. Trump's victory threatens everything we've built. Question is, what are we prepared to do about it?
He's a wrecking ball, Barack. The American people were manipulated. Russia or not, his presidency is a disaster waiting to unfold. We can't sit idly by.
Mr. President, our assessments before the election were clear. Russia wasn't using cyber attacks to sway the outcome. The data was sold. But now you're asking us to rewrite the narrative?
I'm not asking, Jim. I'm directing. The public needs to see a threat. Something tangible to question his legitimacy. We need an intelligence community assessment that says Moscow interfered. Cyber attacks, influence campaigns, whatever it takes.
It won't be too hard to sell. A few leaks to the Post, some vague wording about Russian intent. The media's already primed. They'll run with it, and the public will follow.
We frame it as a national security. Trump's ties to Russia, real or not, become the story. It's not just about him. It's about protecting the system. If we control the narrative, we control the pressure.
This is risky, guys. The FBI's been digging, and there's nothing concrete tying Trump to Moscow's actions. If we push this too far, it could backfire. Congress could start asking questions.
Then we make sure they don't, Andrew. We've got the tools. FISA warrant, surveillance dossier leaks. We keep the focus on Trump's campaign, not us. Peter, you've got eyes on his people, right?
Yeah, we're watching Flynn, Manafort, and Page, and there's even a hint of Russian contact. We'll amplify it. I've got the reports ready to feed to the right channels. We can make it look dirty. This isn't just about optics. Trump's a threat to the global order. Our allies, NATO, everything. If we don't act now, he'll dismantle it all. A coup doesn't need tanks, Barack. It needs chaos, doubt, and division.
Careful, Hillary. We're not talking coup. We're talking containment, a slow bleed. The assessment comes out January 6th, and it'll say Russia used every tool to tilt the election. Clapper, you and John make it ironclad. Susan, coordinate the leaks. Comey, McCabe, Stroh, keep the FBI's pressure on his campaign. We don't need proof. We need perception.
Sir, this contradicts everything we've reported for months. If this gets out, it's not just our credibility, it's the entire intelligence community.
Then it doesn't get out, Jim. We control the narrative, the access, the story. Trump's not just a president. He's a symbol. We undermine the symbol. We undermine the man.
And if it fails, if he digs in and fights back, then what?
Then we keep pushing. Investigations, hearings, leaks. He'll be too busy fighting shadows to govern. By the time he figures it out, we'll have the midterms or something else. You see, this isn't about one election. It's about saving the republic.
We'll have the assessment ready, Mr. President. Moscow will take the fall, and Trump won't even know it hit him.
Good. And no one breathes a word of this. Not to Kerry, not to Lynch, not to anyone. We're the firewall now. Dismissed.
A few moments later.
Robert Mueller speaking. How can I help you? Hey, buddy, it's Obama. Want to waste $32 million? No questions asked?
All rise for Judge Merrick Garland.
Welcome, everyone, to, is this impeachment court?
Nope.
Is this impeachment court number 2?
Nope. Okay, is it grab him by the meow court? No. Is this E. Jean Carroll court? No. Okay, is this Stormy Daniels court?
No, no, no.
Is this Russia court? No.
Happy Monday, everybody. Hopefully everybody had a wonderful weekend. Hopefully everybody had a great weekend. So excited. Annette Poison was here earlier. I think she's here now. It's so weird. I can never see Annette Poison's. But Free From Deception is here. DT 5072, Brian 70 Kuda, Natasha. Free From Deception is here. Dusty Whalen, Max Headroom, Hank is here with Jeffrey Smith. David Lenz is here. David Bradshaw. Max Headroom, Hank. William Dara is here. Hank. John Castaneda is here. Thank you so much for being here. Donald Strickland is here. Great to see you here. Skippy is here. Tammy, our wonderful mod here at YouTube, is wonderful, doing a great job as always. Tammy. We got Marisol Velez. Who else we got here? We got to do it. Forgive me. I promise I'll stop talking. Everybody hates it when I start talking. I think that is about it. And it Poison. So Yukon man, if you're lurking, I did see you in the comment section earlier on another video. So hopefully you're having a great day. Teacher Lynn, I'm still praying for you. LR, if you're out there. Monkey, Daniel C. Everybody. Yeah. Ellen Pelkey, Lucille, Anna Poison. See you again. So hopefully everybody's having a wonderful day. Scotty is in the house. Yeah, so I had a little fun on True Social today. Every once in a while, I like to throw my line out there and see who really, truly hates the United Spot, because there's a lot of people who pretend to like the United Spot. Like, oh, yeah, dude, I freaking love your videos, bro. You should post your videos on X. Yeah, maybe I'll think about that. So every once in a while, I like to Daniel C. Great to see you here. Awesome. Thomas Longway. So every once in a while, I'll throw out one of those things that just sound horrible on paper or on the internet, but when you say it, it just comes off like, oh yeah, dude's just fucking up. But it's so believable, and I've mastered this. It's called my hook, line, and sinker, and I'll throw it out there. Daniel, thank you so much for that. Member for 33 months. Daniel C. is in the house doing big things. Thank you so much. So I basically said, how do you delete True Social? Because I mean, honest to God, the United Spot is censored everywhere because my videos are horrible. People are tired of them. I have a very small following now just because of it. Not many people want to watch my stupid videos. They're like, all right, yeah, it was kind of okay at first, but yeah, we're good. So every once in a while, I'll throw out my hook, line, and sinker to kind of see who hates the United Spot and who's really watching, who supports, And it only took 5 minutes before people are like, yeah, just delete it. I mean, it's just like, most people will be like, oh, man, I'm sorry about your luck. What can we do to help, as a community? Because the whole gist of this is people wonder, like, dude, it's not about getting seen, all right? You're not making videos to get seen. You're just supposed to be making videos because you love to make videos. No. It's like saying, no, I just build houses to build them. I don't want anybody to move in them. I just want to keep building houses. But anyways, yeah. So I could not believe, and this, like I said, this is not your guys' fault. This is not your fault at all. I would never intentionally blame my subscribers, my wonderful supporters, for anything that the United Spot has to deal with in life. Hang on here real quick. This video. I just had a YouTube freeze, it wouldn't do, I was literally locked out. I couldn't even do anything. Anna Poison, thank you so much for that. Anna Poison just said my husband yelled at me for wasting money on a live chat, so time to donate again. You know what? I can imagine it. Dude, why are you wasting money on the United Spot? These people are just a big fat joke. I hate the United Spot videos. Thank you so much for that, Anna Poison. Truly appreciate it. Star is here. Great to see you, Star. And everybody, I just really appreciate you all being here. But yeah, so I'm still really kind of upset. And not at you guys, trust me. It's never your fault. It's never your fault. I did a video, okay? I've got almost 1,000 rewritten songs from, obviously they're major hits in the world, but I've rewrote them and I've sang these songs myself with the instrumental versions of these songs. Almost 1,000 songs. And I mean, obviously it's like nails on a chalkboard to listen to, but I try. Now, I did this song last year, okay? Or maybe even a little bit longer. And it was called, I can't remember. It's from Boys in the Hood, Eazy-E, right? So I redid it again because now I can kind of, it's a little easier for me to make. It used to be like it'd take me a long time to make a motion video because I've always just done talking heads. I've never really been big on motion. But now it's a little bit easier to make the videos move, which a lot of people like to see because they don't want to just see the talking heads. So I redid a song with movement and I thought I'd give it a shot, and then I had to re-rap it because I'm one of those rappers, but I could also sing country horribly. I can rap horribly. I could sing rock horribly, and I can even sing duets really bad. And you have to remember, I'm doing all the voices. So like Trump and Nancy and Kamala and Hunter and even Ilhan, I sing all these songs in different voices. And to my surprise, I thought this was going to be a huge hit because, I thought, wow, my subscribers, man, they're going to go nuts over this. This is crazy. I got the bouncing beast, the Trump's big old car, the beast. I got it bouncing like it's on hydraulics. And it was incredible. And then anyways, it got, in 29 hours, it got 1,900 views. Yeah. But those are the breaks when you dabble in the YouTube life because, apparently YouTube does not want the United Spot to succeed. So I'm going to leave it up to you guys. If you guys want to, okay? If you guys want to, share it out. But if not, I understand. You got to understand, my videos are horrible. Like, you don't know how many times somebody will just text me and say, dude, stop. Just stop. Stop doing this. They're horrible. I can't do it anymore. I can't feel sorry for you anymore. Because most of the people that watch my videos are like, yeah, I feel sorry for you. I could tell you were probably, special, in school. So I've just been kind of like, just trying to be like, a good person. But I can't do this anymore. You suck. Stop making videos, United Spot. I can't take it anymore. Okay? My wife is going to leave me. My husband's going to leave me if I keep supporting the United Spot. I understand. I get it. I'm sorry. But if you don't mind, maybe supporting me just on this particular video. So I'm going to play it. And it's called Woke Up Quick, and drop a 2 by noon. Just know I got to woke up quick soon. And I even got him in the classic Run DMC Adidas outfit with the Adidas, my Adidas. I went to work on this video, guys. I mean, yeah, years ago I would get hundreds of thousands of views. Now I'm lucky I get 3,000 views. So, if you guys could at least just bump me up to 2,000, I guess I'll call it a day. That'll probably earn, so 10,000 views on YouTube is probably about $100. Yeah, about $100. So, yeah. So if you guys get me up to 10,000 views, I can make $100. And I can go out and get that new shiny doodad. Yeah. So anyways, here, check this out. Hopefully you like it. It's pretty awesome. Oh, and then right there at the bottom right there, I'm not supposed to mention any names, but somebody got the United Spot halfway the other day, and he knows who he is. You guys know who he is. But if anybody else would like to get the United Spot all the way for the monthly goal, because YouTube is just not doing their part, the link is right there at the bottom. It says, if you can help, you can help for just 45 cents a day. Okay, so check this video out. If you like it, go find it on the YouTube channel for the United Spot and share it out. Share it out. Thanks, guys.
Woke up quick, dropped the truth by noon. Just know I gotta arrest Barack Obama soon. I gotta expose the coup before the day begins, before the fake news buries all my wins. I checked the files and damn near went blind. Comey-Anna's voice is tapping almost every line. Ran to the desk and grabbed my grip with a smoky gun on the side of my hip. Bailed outside, indictment stopped prepping. Just as I thought, the snake stopped stepping. Jumped in a beast, hit the gas on the ride. I toothed up and down and side to side. Then I let the briefing play. Pumping raw leaks from the NSA. It was treason at the top of the list. Then I dropped my own post. It went something like this. Posted on my app on Truth Social. Dropping subpoenas. Exposing the show. Went to the hill to get the scoop. Swamp rats out there still ducking the truth. A car pulls up. Who can it be? A blacked out van. It was Hillary C. She rolled down the window and she started to say,
I've been taking tranquilizers and Obama's
cause
gay!
the spies in the swamp were lying hard. Ran a coup on me, now I'm pulling their card. F*** around and find out they try to make me quit. You can quote me, bro. I'll make Obama my bitch.
Donald Strickland, thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it, man. Thank you. It's so nice to be able to do that, like, you know, like without like just being able to, instead of just giving you a heart. Thank you so much for doing that. I appreciate that gift. That's awesome. Thank you. And see this right here? Like, comment, and I don't know if I spelled that wrong, but the people who saw it were supposed to be like, okay, like, but you can't do it out of order though. You can't share it before you like it, and you can't comment before you share it. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like you gotta kind of find your own rhythm. But I only ask this from everybody that I ask this from, to like, comment, and share. Okay, it's only if you do like it though, if you watch it. But I mean, just watching it is half the battle. So if you do like it, some people are like, "Wow, I know this isn't real," but ha ha ha, I laugh. Family Guy isn't real. Simpsons aren't real. Scooby Doo wasn't real, but we all watch it. So listen, all you gotta do is, if you do like it, do me a huge favor, and United Spot, I'm gonna share this out to my friends and family. And I got a few liberals that, that I know this would probably make them really happy. So like, comment, share, but watch first. And anyways, I hope everybody's having a really good day. My dog's down there going to town on herself. I don't know. It's just, maybe I should name her Kamala. I don't know what's going on with my dog. She's just sitting down there going hey, excuse me. This is a family show. It's a family show there, little lady. Okay, do you mind? Sitting here trying to talk to these wonderful people, and you're down there just going to town on yourself, treating yourself like an amusement park. Okay, jeez, this woman down there. She's still you're still technically a puppy. You're not supposed to be doing stuff like that. She's crazy. Yeah, she's a good dog though. She's quite the good dog. She snores like a pig. She snorts like a pig. She sounds like a pig all day long. That's all she does. Pig. But she's a great dog. My big dog, though, he's probably he's like my best friend in the whole world. And I don't say that. I don't just say that because he knows too. He knows because I don't just say, you're my best friend. I don't just use that lightly. He's literally my best friend in the whole world. I love that guy. I want to talk about this. I posted earlier on YouTube. Now, this is real. Okay, I'm gonna say it. I'm gonna say it real quick. This is real. I'm not joking around. I'm not, But so I'm gonna read it word for word. I said one of my favorite YouTube comments, and it's also for Facebook, X, and True Social as well. One of my favorite YouTube comments is the classic "repeat content unsubbed." Now, what does that mean? That means somebody who doesn't fully support the United Spot will show up from time to time, and they'll see a video that's been posted more than once. And they'll say, oh, yeah, that's all this channel does is post the same video over and over again. Repeat content unsubbed. That means unsubscribed. Hey, excuse me. Thank you. Hi. You want to go do something like that? Go do that in the bathroom. So anyway, they'll say repeat content, unsubbed, or unsubscribed. Okay. So and I'm gonna keep reading. It says I said it always makes me laugh because after 10 plus years of creating original videos, which take me anywhere between 6 and 8 hours to create after I come up with a great idea and write the script and do all the voices and then, put the whole entire thing together. 8 hours, 6 to 8 hours. And together with you guys and the United Spot, me, we've built an audience of 334,500 subscribers on just YouTube. And I find that just insane. But the crazy part, and this is sad though, I'm saying crazy, but I mean sad, is only about and this is true, only 1% of my amazing subscribers and supporters actually see the videos that I'm uploading. And it's not their fault. I'm not the only YouTube channel on the market. Obviously, there's millions and millions of them. So here's the thing where a lot of people don't really understand, and I hope they get it, and I hope the guys listening, because I'm sure they do, because all my haters, they like to just find anything they possibly can and run with it like it's going to bother me. It doesn't really bother me at all. Actually, I find it amusing. I love playing with them because I know that their whole day consists of trying to piss me off, and I think it's awesome. But here's the thing: when I spend 8 hours, when I spend anything, when I spend 8 hours doing anything, whether it's cleaning the bathroom, whether it's doing dishes, whether it's doing yard work, whether it's doing anything, I'm gonna make sure that work gets seen somehow. Okay. Now, when I write a script, when I voice my voices, and when I edit a brand new video, and I spend 6 to 8 hours, depending, sometimes even more, and it only gets 1,000 views or 2,000 views or 3,000 views, I'm not going to let it disappear into the void, the YouTube void, the Facebook void, the X void. I'm gonna probably post it a few more times until it actually does get seen, because why would, it's like going to work every single day for a whole week, 40 hours a week, and your boss had no idea that you did any work and you get fired. But you did all the work. Nobody can see it. So I know that doesn't make any sense because I don't really know how to explain things. So the repeat content, it's horrible, and it's not my supporters' fault. Okay. I honestly, so here's another thing. I truly believe this has been a higher power has been doing this to the United Spot, because it has been a proven fact that Democrats and liberals do not like to be made fun of. And if there's one thing that I do really, 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 really good, it may not be making videos, but I know how to make fun of people. Okay. But I don't necessarily actually make fun of people. I expose people for what they've done. Criminal activity, corruption, the lies, you name it, I've done it. And it's mostly been Democrat. I'll call out Republicans. I've had them in my videos many, many years. And some of those people have blocked me as well. But today or the other day, or maybe a couple days, I was blocked by yet another big politician, Katie Porter. Okay. So Katie Porter blocked me. So I started going through my block list, and I was like, oh my gosh, another. But if you really start putting the pieces together, when I started getting blocked by all of these huge accounts like Nancy Pelosi and her family, Jasmine Crockett on both accounts, Eric Swalwell on both accounts, who was it? AOC's blocked me on her personal account. Who else has blocked me? Oh, yeah, Marjorie Taylor Greene's blocked me on both of her accounts. Ilhan Omar blocked me on her personal accounts. Who else? I'm gonna read the list here. Mark Cuban, a billionaire, blocked the United Spot. Hold on, who else? Oh, Adam Kinzinger, Media's Touch, Politico, Liz Cheney. So I'm starting to think that I'm not necessarily being censored. I'm being censored for a purpose, because these people are getting tired of being made fun of. Maybe. I don't know. Because why would those people block me if they weren't seeing my videos? You don't just block. It's not like I blow up their comment. I don't send those people messages. I don't leave comments in there. That's not what I do. That's not the kind of account I am. I just make videos and post my videos. I don't really do anything other than that. I have my personal account where I share everybody's videos and stuff like that, but I don't really expose what that account is. But that's not what the United Spot is really there for. I don't usually just share other people's videos, and because I don't do that. I'm just there to post the United Spot videos, and that's it. So I just don't really understand all these people blocking the United Spot. I mean, it seems just too much of a coincidence that's why I was starting to get censored, because right when I started getting blocked by all of these major political players, that's when everything started going. And if that's true, that's kind of a lawsuit in a way, to have politicians forcing you to be, I mean, I'm not a lawyer. I'm not even a good YouTuber. I'm not even a good content creator. And I'm just making probably most of this lawsuit crap up, because I guarantee you, I mean, obviously I wouldn't even have because you know what? I tried to call a lawyer one time. I was so out of my mind. Tried to call a lawyer. Hey, what can I do? I need help. I need blah, blah, blah. And they said, well, if you got the money, we'll help you. And I said, is that the way it is with all lawyers? And he said, yeah, that's the way it is with all lawyers. But basically, I mean, look, the moral of the story is this: the United Spots videos suck. And it's not like they've gotten any better. I mean, seriously, T-Dizzle is here. Skippy Tarbuckle is here. Brian 70 Kuda is here. Real Josh Swart, Turning Point USA is here. Great to see you here, buddy. Real Josh Swart. No, okay, hold on. Real Josh Swart, Turning Point USA. Great to see you here. Brian 70 Kuda, Dusty Whalen, Natasha, Donald Strickland. Thank you so much again for that. Truly appreciate it. It's always nice to have a wonderful gift. Thank you so much. Max Headroom is here. Finally, Max Headroom got to see. He was in a United Spot video. I get creative with that. You know, why just put Max Headroom in? I put the profile up. Is at Max Headroom and all that. I put the whole thing up there. A lot of people don't see, and that's why I always tell everybody, look, and it's not like I have to worry about it because nobody steals the United Spot videos. They're like, oh, dude, they usually just try and delete them, or because everybody hates the United Spot videos. But that's why I always tell everybody, look, if you're going to share somebody's videos, right, you have to give them a shout out. And the reason you have to give them a shout out is because nobody usually ever looks at the watermark. You know, that watermark, you know, it says like at the United Spot or what. Nobody cares about that. And sure as hell, we live in a generation, we live in a time where nobody is going to sit there and go, okay, what was it again, honey? Let me screenshot that hash. Let me screenshot that watermark so I can go look who this person is. No, you want to be able to say, look, hey, I want to give credit to this and this guy, or like Dre Frenzer, or there's this new guy. Oh gosh, I gotta find who he is. Hold on, real quick. You know, I'm not a huge fan of AI. I've never been a huge fan of AI, but this guy is actually pretty creative with his AI. You know, he's not just making crappy shit that doesn't make any sense, and they're all looking off into the future. Like some of the AI people are coming up with is just like they're not looking at each other. There's no plot. There's no nothing. It's just kind of silly, stupid stuff. But there's a new guy. You got to check him out. He's on X. What is it? Oh, I gotta find out. I'm so bad. Well, obviously there's Dre Frenzer memes. He's awesome. I love Dre Frenzer memes. Oh, this guy's a DFF, and I can't really say it out loud because I'm on YouTube, but it's at dumb FXCK Finder. So say that 3 times fast. Funny AI things that actually have a point for once, which is awesome. But I've been a new fan of this guy here. And then also I wanted everybody to pray for Mayor Rudy Giuliani. I don't know if anybody knows, he's actually still in the hospital right now. He was in the ICU. Apparently now he's stable. For those of you who don't know, Rudy and I have actually been very close for years. Him and Dr. Maria. And it was really crazy. It all kind of started off with him sharing one of my videos through Dr. Maria, who I love. And so, yeah, he's been a really great guy, real supportive of the United Spot. And if you guys can just do me a huge favor and give him a prayer, because I know he's old, but he's been through a lot with his health. But that guy did a lot of good stuff for New York, and he's just been an absolute. Obviously, with any person in politics, people are going to say horrible things and spread rumors and start smear campaigns. But you know what? He's one of the good ones. So give him a prayer, and hopefully he pulls out of this one. Hold on here. We got Brian 70 Kuda, Natasha. Hank, I cannot get through a video with Linda Carter. Okay. Listen, look, I could barely even say Linda Carter without, breaking out into song and dance. That woman, I could not, I couldn't do it. There's no way I could do it. There's just no way I could do it. I can't make it. No, it's just not going to happen. I can't do it. So I think the only thing left I can do right now is just play some videos, because at the end of the day, when it's all said and done, look, I will continue to post this video because it's probably one of the most, there's 2 videos in this, and it's probably the most informative video I've ever done, ever. Now, all of my videos, even though they seem silly and they seem kind of whatever, goofy, a lot of people don't really understand it because they don't necessarily have too much common sense to really kind of grasp what I just did. I exposed the criminal activity, the corruption, the lies. I exposed it all with humor. Not too many people can actually do that. Not too many people can literally just uncover the whole entire operation while making somebody laugh. Not too many people can do that. I can. And this has to do with Obama. There is so much information in just one video. I thought, why not add 2 videos to it to really blow this thing out of the water? The sad part is YouTube won't allow me to spread I could have the cure for the C word and nobody would ever even know. Well, the wonderful people that come here and find the United Spot, yes, you guys, I love you. But here, I'm going to play this real quick. And I want you guys to give me your honest opinion in the comments section of how accurate and how informative this actually is. And if you laughed when Joe Biden does his one line that I even laugh at, and I did this video like 2 years ago. So do me a huge favor. Let me know in the comments, either as the video is going or afterwards, and let me know what you thought. And we'll be back with one to grow on.
We're here because the unthinkable has happened. Trump's victory threatens everything we've built. Question is, what are we prepared to do about it?
He's a wrecking ball, Barack. The American people were manipulated. Russia or not, his presidency is a disaster waiting to unfold. We can't sit idly by.
Mr. President, our assessment.
All right, so it's just spinning. Wonderful. That's great. So basically it's just spinning right now. I can't get it to start again. Hold on here. Hang on. Let me try it one more time. All right, so it's just spinning. Look, now I'm talking to myself. All right. Let's try it one more time. If it doesn't spin, no, something's wrong. Let's try it one more time, guys. And action.
We're here because the unthinkable has happened. Trump's victory threatens everything we've built. Question is, what are we prepared to do about it?
He's a wrecking ball, Barack. The American people were manipulated. Russia or not, his presidency is a disaster waiting to unfold. We can't sit idly by.
Mr. President, our assessments before the election were clear. Russia wasn't using cyber attacks to sway the outcome. The data was sold. But now you're asking us to rewrite the narrative?
I'm not asking, Jim. I'm directing. The public needs to see a threat. Something tangible to question his legitimacy. We need an intelligence community assessment that says Moscow interfered. Cyber attacks, influence campaigns, whatever it takes.
It won't be too hard to sell. A few leaks to the Post, some vague wording about Russian intent. The media's already primed. They'll run with it, and the public will follow.
We frame it as a national security. Trump's ties to Russia, real or not, become the story. It's not just about him. It's about protecting the system. If we control the narrative, we control the pressure.
This is risky, guys. The FBI's been digging, and there's nothing concrete tying Trump to Moscow's actions. If we push this too far, it could backfire. Congress could start asking questions.
Then we make sure they don't, Andrew. We've got the tools. FISA warrant, surveillance dossier leaks. We keep the focus on Trump's campaign, not us.
Peter, you've got eyes on his people, right? Yeah, we're watching Flynn, Manafort, and Page, and there's even a hint of Russian contact. We'll amplify it. I've got the reports ready to feed to the right channels. We can make it look dirty. This isn't just about optics. Trump's a threat to the global order. Our allies, NATO, everything. If we don't act now, he'll dismantle it all. A coup doesn't need tanks, Barack. It needs chaos, doubt, and division.
Careful, Hillary. We're not talking coup. We're talking containment. A slow bleed. The assessment comes out January 6th, and it'll say Russia used every tool to tilt the election. Clapper, you and John make it ironclad. Susan, coordinate the leaks. Comey, McCabe, Stroh, keep the FBI's pressure on his campaign. We don't need proof. We need perception.
Sir, this contradicts everything we've reported for months. If this gets out, it's not just our credibility, it's the entire intelligence community.
Then it doesn't get out, Jim. We control the narrative, the access, the story. Trump's not just a president. He's a symbol. We undermine the symbol. We undermine the man.
And if it fails, if he digs in and fights back, then what?
Then we keep pushing. Investigations, hearings, leaks. He'll be too busy fighting shadows to govern. By the time he figures it out, we'll have the midterms or something else. You see, this isn't about one election. It's about saving the republic.
We'll have the assessment ready, Mr. President. Moscow will take the fall, and Trump won't even know what hit him.
Good. And no one breathes a word of this. Not to Kerry, not to Lynch, not to anyone. We're the firewall now. Dismissed.
A few moments later.
Robert Mueller speaking. How can I help you? Hey, buddy, it's Obama. Want to waste $32 million? No questions asked?
A few moments later.
Former President Obama, a moment ago you said you instructed your team Clapper, Brennan, Rice, Comey, McCabe, Stroh, and Rosenstein not to interfere with the 2016 election. Is that correct?
That's correct.
And they were clear on your orders.
Crystal.
Any chance Clapper ignored your orders and pushed the Russia hoax anyways?
Hey, I followed protocol. The intel was fluid.
Hey, Clapper, shut up.
Any chance old man Brennan doctored the Steele dossier to smear Trump?
The dossier was raw intel. I didn't fabricate anything.
Hey, can you shut these guys up?
Any chance Rice unmasked Trump's team for political gain? Unmasking was routine. I protected national security.
Susan, shh.
When you told Comey and McCabe to stand down, any chance they greenlit Crossfire Hurricane anyway?
We investigated based on evidence. Yeah, there was legitimate concerns about Russian ties. We had to protect the republic.
Hey, Trump, can I get some respect here? I'm the former president of the United States. Think I've earned it?
No, you're not going to get any respect. Not after what you put America through. And you'll address me as President Trump. I think I've earned it. Burn!
Well, we're waiting.
Have you ever lied to a country, Miss Gabbard?
No, sir.
Ever balanced global alliances with drones to take out threats and use racism to control the narrative?
No, sir.
Ever had to make calls to keep Democrats safe while trying to fill your bank account with taxpayer money?
No, sir.
My team always followed orders, Miss Gabbard. They followed orders, or the Democrats failed. Are we clear?
Yes, sir.
Are we clear?
Crystal. But I do have one more question before I call Hillary Clinton and Peter Stroh. If you ordered your team not to spy on Trump's campaign, and your orders are always followed, Why was there a Crossfire Hurricane investigation at all?
Well, there were concerns about foreign interference.
But that's not what you said. You said there was no interference. You told Clapper no cyber attacks altered the election.
That's what we assessed in 2016.
Yet you pushed the Russian narrative. Why?
It was a precaution.
A precaution or a coup? Because you said there was no threat. Yet your team launched a years-long investigation.
I recall
I
what
can have the court reporter read it back to you.
I know what I said. I don't need it read back to me like I'm some
Then
kind
why
of...
the two stories? Mr. President, why did you...
Sometimes people act on their own.
No, you said your team never acts on their own. They follow orders or the Democrats fail. So why was Trump's campaign spied on?
President Trump, we've got the FISA warrants, and they're riddled with errors.
And the dossier has Hillary's fingerprints all over it.
I did what any patriot would do. Order in the court. Your Honor, we need an answer. America's waiting, Barack. Spill it.
Well,
If your team followed orders, then why was Trump's campaign under surveillance?
You ordered their surveillance, didn't you? Because that's what you told your team to do. And when it started to unravel, you threw your staff under the bus. You falsified classified memos to cover your tracks. You manipulated the intelligence reports. Former President Obama, did you order the surveillance of Trump's campaign? Obama, you don't have to answer that.
I'll answer the question. So America wants answers.
I think America's entitled.
America wants answers?
America wants the truth.
America can't handle the truth.
Hey, is that Obama up there? Hey.
We live in a world of threats, Miss Gabbard. Threats you don't see. Who's going to handle it? You? You, Joe Biden? I had a greater responsibility to destroy this country than you can possibly fathom. You cry about FISA abuses and dossier lies, but America has the luxury of ignorance, of not knowing that destroying America would make me rich. And I know what I did saved the Democrats. My actions, while grotesque and unpatriotic to you, kept the Democrats safe.
Hey, is this Delaware?
We use words like hope, change, security. They're the backbone of the Democratic Party I defended. You use them as a punchline in your MAGA jokes. I don't have the time to explain myself to a country who rises and sleeps under the blanket of treasonous racist destruction that I provided, then questions me on what I lied about. I would rather you just say thank you, move on, or pick up a drone and stand a post. Either way, I don't give a damn about what America wants.
President Obama, did you order the Crossfire Hurricane?
You're goddamn right I did. Cash, read this piece of shit his rights.
Now, I don't care what you have to say about how bad the United Spot videos are. That was a home run. I will defend this video all the way. RSNN Richard, thanks for being here with who else did I say? Red Dawn. Red Dawn says James Woods donated money to the Republican frontrunner for California governor. That's awesome, but anybody that's ever done any kind of history on California, if they don't want a Republican governor, they're not going to accept a Republican governor. And at this point, I really don't think that they want a Republican governor. So, but hey, that's California. I don't, I have some friends that live there, and I'm not being disrespectful at all to anybody that lives there. I know that it's beautiful out there in some areas. I just think that the government is horrible and they're doing really, really bad. They're taking advantage of people. So it's horrible. So huge appreciation and thank yous for all the wonderful comments. And you know what? Hey, look, like John Castaneda said, that video was a home run, and I'm going to take that to the bank. Just like in that movie with Steven Seagal. You can take that to the bank. So, and like Dusty Wallen, Dusty says, out of the ballpark. The ballpark. We're talking like the green monster, too. That kind of ballpark. That, I will tell you that look, I've made a lot, almost 5,000 videos exposing the political corruption. And this by far is my favorite because it's extremely detailed. Like, just, wow. It had everybody in there. Everybody. Tammy, thank you so much. Tammy's such a great mod. All you guys are awesome. I don't deserve you guys. That's it. Let me go. You guys are awesome. I really appreciate all you guys, seriously. And, and the great part, see, I never wanted to do lives. It took me, I think 7, 8 years to do a live. Never did lives before. Never wanted to do lives. I just wanted to make videos, make people laugh, educate a few people that didn't have time to research some stuff or investigate. There's a lot of people out there that literally don't have any time at all. And when they do have time, they sure as hell don't want to sit there and read a 1,000-page friggin' bill. Or they don't want to look up an old interview, or they don't want to research somebody, that may or may not have lied about something in the past. But I've done a lot of research. I've done a lot of homework in the last 10 plus years in this political game they call insanity. And, I've discovered a lot. And my assessment for all of this would have to be no different than what happens in a court of law. You got your DA, you got your lawyer, and you got your judge. And they put on one hell of a show during the court process. But when that court process is over with, they're either eating dinner and drinking beers, or they're in under the sheets doing some other stuff. So yeah, it's just when you hear that, those politicians like Nancy Pelosi sitting there saying that she cares about America, I just want to puke. These people aren't in charge because they're trying to help us. They're trying to cripple us, so we need them. They want us dependent on them. And they walk around with this glow like they just are just the greatest thing in the entire world, with their fancy cars and their fancy clothes and their hairdos and their makeup and their beautiful homes, and they never have to beg for money. Oh, actually, I'm sorry, they do. I'm so sorry. But they actually have money. They just don't want to spend it. They'd rather spend our money. That's the difference between the United Spot and a politician, is that I'm asking for funding because YouTube and X and Facebook won't allow me to fund what it is that I do to expose all of this kind of stuff and entertain a few people. So I have to reach out and ask my wonderful community for help. The difference is I don't have any money because if I did, I sure as hell wouldn't be asking my community to fund what I love to do. Now, the difference with that is that these politicians, they have lots and lots of money. A lot of people think, oh yeah, they're only making $174,000 a year. It's perfectly normal for a person that works a job making $174,000 a year to turn that into $9 million in 3 years. It's very, very simple. You just have to save $1 a day. Okay, $1 a day, and you will have $3 million in the bank account at the end of that year, that 12-month process. $1 a day. Think about it, guys. $1 a day. And kickbacks and payoffs and all these weird behind-the-scene handshakes. President Trump is the only president in history that has donated his payroll checks. He's the only president in history that has actually gotten poorer as he's worked. Obama sure as hell didn't break away from his paychecks. You never saw Obama sitting there saying, oh, Hillary, or Michelle, we shouldn't keep all this money for ourselves. Martha's Vineyard, we've already got this 15 million square foot house, and the girls seem to be doing just fine. Why don't we just go ahead and give this back to America? I don't think that happened. So now here's another thing that I always love to bring up, because people get so excited. People get so excited when a new face or even an old face comes back into the headlines, like Comey. Oh, Comey's getting arrested. Comey's getting indicted. Omar's being investigated. Tim Walz is being investigated. Eric Swalwell's going to jail. Blah, 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 blah. Nothing ever happens. You know that Kimmel is still employed. You gotta love it. 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 But it is what it is. Chuck Wilcox is in the house. Great to see you. Great to see you. David Lenz, you are correct. UConn man is incredible. He's a great guy. So here's a story about a guy named Brady. So Jimmy Kimmel is still employed. James Comey is still out there just living his best life. Ilhan Omar is still worth 30. Well, on paper, she's not anymore. Isn't that funny how that happens? Tim Walz is fine. AOC is not going to get in trouble for her ethics. Ayanna Pressley. We haven't circled back to that one just yet, but she was worth $9 million the last time she made headlines, and nothing ever happened. And then there's Adam Schiff. Nothing happens with him. Gavin Newsom's going to be fine. Eric Swalwell's never going to go to jail. Trust me. Trust me. Hey, you know what? A lot of people don't like to hear this. Because a lot of people celebritize politicians, and they don't need to be doing that. Need to stop doing that. I've lost a lot of friends. I've lost a lot of followers because I say things and then they come true. I was right about Marjorie the whole entire time, and nobody wanted to believe me, and I kept saying it over and over and over and over and over. Nobody wanted to believe me. And now those same people that said the most horrible things to me, blocked me, said horrible things to me, sent me weird messages. Now they're knocking on my door again, asking, saying, I'm sorry about that. And I'm a very forgiving person, but come on, man. Hunter Biden will never go to jail. Hakeem Jeffries had ties with Epstein. Weird one. Oh, and let's not forget about, obviously it happened in another country, but Prince Andrew, nothing ever happened with that either. And then we're going to go back to Hillary and Bill again, and, nothing's ever going to happen. Nancy Pelosi and her insider trading. I mean, she's just too damn old. Nothing's going to happen to her. Maxine Waters literally incites the horrible, horrible things in this country. Nothing ever happens. They can do whatever they want. They're above the law. They write their own. We'll do an internal investigation. Call it a day. It's fine. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Hank, it's comments like that make me very excited. Thank you very much. I appreciate that. David, also, thank you. Skippy. Listen, I'm going to play this real quick because it has to be played. A lot of you guys don't know this, but Eric Swalwell is not going to go to prison. So why do you guys come to the United Spot? Because I create a world of make-believe where you guys can, for just a moment, feel like Eric Swalwell is going to go to jail. Or you could feel like Obama's going to get arrested, or Hillary's going to get arrested, or Bill Clinton's going to get arrested. You're going to feel that. Even if it's just for a moment, it's a euphoria. I create a non-reality. I'm like a think tank for the overachievers who just want justice for this country. But justice never happens. And there lies the United Spot, a beacon, a teleport, a place where people can rest, relax, and come to the conclusion that even though these horrible, disgusting, disgraceful, ridiculous, corrupt politicians, we know that they will never, ever, ever, ever go to prison. But at the United Spot, they're already there. So Eric Swalwell, pack your bags. Get ready to drop that soap, because you are now entering the shower zone. Make sure to donate to the United Spot. I need lots of money. Thanks. Thank you. Come again.
Swalwell and headlines, Swalwell and headlines. It's all over, he's all over the timelines. This, I tell you, brother, he won't be running for governor. headlines, Swalwell and headlines. He's so horny, he will love you. Long time space on every channel. And each day there's a new scandal. Lies, lies, lies is what he calls it. It's just collusion. Deny, 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 but the video shows the prostitution. Swalwell and headlines, Swalwell and headlines. Brittany, honey, listen to me.
I'm listening.
Those allegations that you've been hearing about all day, they're bullshit.
But you said believe all women.
Oh, I just said that to get reelected.
So the allegations of you assaulting women are just bullshit?
Yes, they're all fabricated lies of my political enemies. I swear on our kids, on our marriage, on everything.
You're a liar, Eric.
But I didn't touch any of them. You have to believe me.
Well, I don't believe you.
I'm going to fight this all the way. And when I'm governor of California...
You're still dreaming about governor after all of this?
Yeah, when I'm governor, this will all go away, honey, I swear.
Nancy Pelosi called you personally and told you to drop out, Eric.
She was probably drunk.
Gavin Newsom and your buddy Adam Schiff called you a liability, Eric.
Oh, they were just joking.
Eric, you should be in prison right now, not standing here lying to my face.
Baby, please don't say that.
Oh, don't baby me, you disgusting pig. What about that viral video?
What?
The video where you're grabbing that prostitute and kissing her like a horny teenager?
They released that?
It's everywhere, Eric.
That's AI, I swear to God, Brittany, it's not me. Someone's trying to destroy me.
AI, huh?
Yes, I swear.
And Fang Fang was just a friendship?
Oh, Fang, I mean, she was a friend, I swear. I mean, I didn't do anything wrong. I mean, I cooperated with the FBI, and I swear, I've never had sexual relations with any of those girls. Not one of them.
Who do you think you are, like Bill Clinton? Because I'm not Hillary, okay? And I'm not going to go on TV with a frozen smile and save your pathetic ass, okay? I've covered for the late nights, the fundraisers, and the smell of cheap perfume on your collars. I've watched you look like a dirty bum who rolled out of a sewer. And the house always smells like farts. Every single day, I'm the one who has to wash the skid marks out of your underwear. You leave crumbs in the toilet, Eric. I'm done. You're done. Your family and your party's turning on you. The voters are laughing at you.
Swalwell and headlines, Swalwell and headlines.
Eric, the kids just asked me why there's a video of Daddy in a hotel room with some woman screaming no while you're laughing. I told them it was just for research.
It was just research. I was researching the effects of tickling the body.
Enough of the lies, Eric. I'm one more leaked video away from changing the law.
Hey, relax, baby. It's all AI. Some right-wing basement there made it. I promise. It's okay, though, because I blocked him.
Eric, I've got some bad news and some. I've got some really bad news.
Is it another ethics complaint?
No, Eric, it's it's a little worse.
What is it now?
Well, after Fang Fang, your husband sucked his little jingling and someone sang sang, and then she went to the DA and sang sang.
But that's not true, I swear.
Wow. I didn't know about any of this.
The hotel videos from 2018 don't lie, Eric.
But those were AI videos, I swear.
If I would have known about this, I would have said something right away. Eric, women are saying you groped him at fundraisers. I mean, we've known about it all for years. The CNC buried it. And me, personally, I've protected you for far too long.
Yeah, we buried it because you were useful. But now you're running for governor, and we need that seat. It's time to go, Eric. Sign the resignation papers tonight, or we drop all the videos tomorrow morning.
All the videos? You mean there's more? What are you going to tell me next? That you slept with Nancy? You slept with Nancy?
Nothing happened, I swear.
Yeah, nothing did happen. He smelled like poop, and I threw up.
Sorry, Brittany, but your husband is a little bit of a sexaholic. Do you want me to comfort you in my hotel room tonight? Baby, it's not true, I swear!
Yeah, we've totally known about you for years, Eric. And you should totally be in a prison that hasn't been invented yet.
I had no idea. This is all news to me. Oh, shut up, Ruben. You were in the room with him, you little slime ball. You saw me?
Wait, you guys knew the whole time?
Of course we knew. We all knew. You've been a sicko for a long time, Eric. You pervert!
But Nancy, you were drunk at the same hotel bar that night.
I don't even drink.
You're a monster.
Oh, don't act like you're clean, Adam. I'll tell everybody about you in the Standard Hotel. And Ed Burr.
You wouldn't.
And I'll tell everybody about the hot dogs and pasta, too. And I'll tell everybody about Nancy's insider trading with Paul.
You shut your mouth when you're talking to me.
I'll expose AOC's ethics violations.
Does that mean I have unpaid parking tickets or whatever?
And Gavin, I'll tell everyone in California about your money laundering operation. Why would I have to launder money? I'm rich. If I go down, I'm taking all of you with me.
Oh, please. Who do you think you are? Hillary Clinton? You think we're scared of you? We will bury you.
Yeah, go ahead. Run your mouth. We'll have you work in the McDonald's drive-thru window by next week. Would you like lies with that?
and we'll make sure your porno videos play in Times Square.
A new victim has come forward, Eric, and she said you raped and choked her.
Baby, she's not real. She's AI, I swear.
I'm filing for divorce. That's it. I'm taking the house, the kids, everything. I'm not going down with your perverted ship, Eric.
Fine, I'll quit Congress then, and I'll quit the governor race too. I quit everything. Will that help me?
Oh, quitting is just the beginning, Eric. You're going to prison for what you've done.
What?
You better change your name to Erica, you sicko.
Wow. I didn't know about any of this. Lock him up, boys.
Oh, it's all over. My dreams are shattered. I was leading the governor's race. I was polling ahead of Porter and Stiers. I had everything.
Smells like poop in here.
Sorry, Eric hasn't gone potty yet.
4 terms in Congress. I had the president out of my hand, and now I resigned. Dropped out. All because 5 women suddenly decided to remember every bad night I ever had.
This is like totally unfair, Eric.
Are you stupid?
Maybe.
Yeah, AOC, the adults are talking right now, so why don't you run to the store and get us a bottle of dehydrated water?
A bottle of dehydrated water. Got it.
What am I gonna do? These are false allegations.
I don't know, Eric. These allegations seem pretty real.
Yeah, I can't endorse you anymore, Eric.
Yeah, me either. I can't trust you, Eric.
But I took responsibility for my mistakes. This is just a witch hunt. Now everybody hates me.
Mistakes in judgment? Eric, you used taxpayer money to allegedly assault these women in hotel rooms.
Well, at least I didn't use our money.
Smart.
Eric, since you quit, our credit cards are maxed. The house phone won't stop ringing from reporters, and the DOJ just opened a file on you thicker than your little black hookup book.
Oh, I gotta poop.
You should wear the page. I've been pooping this whole time, and you can't even smell it.
I can smell it.
Eric, I'm the one who has to explain this to the neighbors why my husband's name is trending next to drugged and choked.
I'm not going to endorse you, Eric, but we can spin this the old-fashioned way.
How?
Russian disinformation.
Or we can even call it Trump's revenge.
Why can't we do both?
Why not? We've been doing it for years, and these women are clearly MAGA plants.
MAGA plants? What about the nude pics Eric accidentally sent to staffers?
Hackers. Works every time.
I fought for this country. I sat on the Intelligence Committee. Now some ex-staffer says I assaulted her twice while she was too drunk to say no.
And another one claims you drugged and assaulted her in West Hollywood. Ring a bell?
What about innocent until proven guilty?
What about believe all women, Eric?
Eric, it's going to be really hard to find you innocent. I mean, the House Ethics Committee opened a probe before you even finished packing your office up.
I've buried worse, but even I can't bury 5 separate women saying you didn't hear them say no, Eric.
You're resigning from the governor race? It's not a good look, Eric.
Hey, giving up your seat in Congress just kind of makes you look a little bit more guilty.
But he is guilty.
But he doesn't have to be.
This is so unfair. I was a front runner. I had the street cred. I survived things. I survived the mortgage questions. I survived everything. Now because some women waited years to come forward right when I was about to be governor, I'm out.
No means no, Eric.
This isn't over, Eric.
I can make you the victim of timing and partisan smears.
Yeah, and I can sell it to the next donor dinner party at the French Laundry.
Does this mean I get to be governor?
Oh, God, no. You're done with politics, Mr. Cosby. We're just trying to keep you out of prison.
I can't believe this is happening.
Cheer up, Eric. You only have 5 accusers. Most politicians have way more than that.
Well, like everything's got to come to an end. I wanted to thank everybody so much for being here tonight. It's truly appreciated. I know there's some people that could not make it tonight, and I totally understand. Work needs to be done. Lives happened. You know, people out. You know, I mean, people out there. You know, they got things to do, man. They need to be bothered by the United Spot crap. Help me, I need money. Please watch my videos. I'm censored. I'm gonna give up. It's all over. Nobody likes me. What do I gotta do to get people to watch my videos? Send me money, help me, I'm poor. What? Anyways, guys, I want to thank everybody for being here. You guys are awesome. If you do get a chance, please help out the United Spot by sharing out a video on YouTube. I would say everywhere, but YouTube is the only place where I'm kind of earning a little bit of revenue. Everybody else, like Facebook, they pay horrible. X, I mean, I don't want to get started with that. I don't understand how people are making a living over there because I sure as hell haven't seen it. I make just enough money on X to pay them back for using their service. So you want to talk about genius level rich people. You are charging people to pay you what they earn. It's insane. It's crazy. I don't even get it, but whatever. Hey, you know what? It's great. A lot of people are like, dude, I didn't start doing this to get paid. Well, United Spot, just to let you guys kind of know a little backstory, what I do and what I use costs a lot of money, number one. Number two, the hours that I put into this after using all of this software and all this crazy stuff, it's insane. And a lot of people have made comments like, get a real job. Well, I did have one for many years. We're talking like a long time. And I was let go because I did not wear gloves and a mask and earplugs and goggles and get the jab. Decided I didn't want to do that. And they let me go. So I was just, I mean, we're talking like a long time, not a couple of years, not 10 years. We're talking like a long time. And all the work, all the overtime, all the holidays, all the weekends. I mean, just for nothing. So I put all my marbles into the United Spot because it's a place where if I can make what I was making at the job that I devoted my life to, then I'm gonna do everything I possibly can to do the United Spot. Now, I've never worked anywhere in my life as much as I worked at the United Spot. We're talking like 18, 19, 20 plus hours a day, 7 days a week, always on the clock, always doing something, always researching, always reading, always editing videos, always doing something. I'm always thinking. I'm like AOC. I'm always thinking. So, it would be nice if YouTube was at least able to cover my bills for the amount of traffic that I'm bringing them over the years. Because it's not like they're, walking around empty-handed. I should be able to get a little something for the effort, But unfortunately, I had to reach out to my wonderful, wonderful people out there who have created this amazing community for the United Spot. So if you're able to, there's a link right there. I'm going to post it one more time. Comet Moon is here. How you doing? Here's the link right there. It's not a weird link. It's not going to send you to any kind of weird sites. It goes straight to where it goes. And that's to support the United Spot. If you're like, dude, I don't even have any money. Screw you. Get a job, United Spot. Then share out a video for the United Spot. And let's hope this happens, Because you know what? If you think about it, United Spot YouTube channel has 330, it was 337, now it's back down to 334. 334,000 subscribers. Imagine if half of those people shared out a video a day. It would probably take me back to the old days where I was getting 100,000, 300,000 views per video. I haven't seen anything like that in years. I wonder if anyways. So I want to thank everybody for I want to thank everybody for being. You know what, Tammy? I think if there's anybody who has called out both sides, it has been the United Spot. It hasn't been all the time, but I have called it out. Like there was a Corey Mills. I called him out over almost 10 months ago. I got kicked out of a space because of it. I had the mic on X. I was talking to Corey Mills, doing my whole song and dance. And I had my mic cut. I called him out before he was even uncallable. Everybody, oh my God, Corey Mills, I love you. No, I know what I do. I do what I do. And I'll call out the people who are corrupt. I do it. I don't care what side you're on. And a lot of people tell me, oh, dude, you're a yes man for President Trump. No, I'm not. I truly respect President Trump. I've been a long time supporter of him, long before he got into politics. But I'm not going to agree with, I don't agree with everything he does. I don't even agree with everything my father and mother do. Before my wife left me, I didn't agree with everything, and she used to sleep with me. I didn't agree with everything she did. I don't agree with everything that my kids do either. And I don't, to be honest with you, I love my dogs more than most people, and I sure as hell don't agree with everything they do. You think I like watching them lick their parts? Slopping around on their parts? No. One of them heard me talking about them, so he's probably going to come in here. But I have a huge amount of hope. I have a huge amount of respect. And I have a huge amount of admiration for President Trump. He gets a bad rap. He's been drugged through the mud. He has been literally just absolutely been drugged through the worst possible things in this world. And he's never quit. He never stopped. This guy could be just floating around on this humongous casino on wheels. But he's decided to sacrifice his happiness to help the American people out. And think about that. Think about that. When you're little, oh, dude, I hope little Billy becomes president of the United States. Nobody wants to be president of the United States. You know how horrible that is? You're placed in front of the entire world as this chess piece that everybody can yell at. He has literally sacrificed his life, his freedom, everything to help the American people because he's got common sense. And though I don't agree with everything that he says, I agree with most of it. And I think he's doing a hell of a job. Now, a lot of people don't agree with me a lot more after the election because he's cleaning up what Obama and Biden have created. It's a big mess. And I would love to say, be patient, but this is politics. Anybody that's ever stood at the post office, anybody that's ever stood at the DMV, it's all government. The government is the slowest thing in the world. But I'm very hopeful. I've never been hopeful for a president, but I am extremely hopeful for President Trump. Anyways, I've said what I've said. Dusty, have a great night. John Castaneda, thank you so much. Have a great night. Red Dawn, have a great night. Ann Robinson, have a great night. Great. Thank you for being here tonight. Ann Robinson, thank you so much. David Lenza, have a great night. Skippy Tarbuckle, have a great night. Tammy, my wonderful mod, have a great night. Tammy, thank you so much. Take the rest of the night off, Tammy. You've earned it. Star, have a great night. Red Comet Moon, great to see you here. Comet Moon, have a great night. Free from Deception, have a great night. Who else we got here? Hank the Tank, have a great night. And we got Dusty, have a great night. Every time I hear Dusty, I think of that movie, what's that called? Daddy's Home with Will Ferrell and Mark Wahlberg. Dusty. Not even sweating. It's like Cinnabons. These look like Cinnabons. Real Josh, I'm going to screw it up. Real Josh Swart, Turning Point USA. Have a great night. Thanks for being here tonight. Natasha, have a great night. David Lenz, have a great night. Daniel C., thank you so much for that. Truly appreciate it. Have a great night. Donald Strickland, thank you for that so much. Have a great night. Jeffrey Smith, have a great night. Yukon Man, if you're out there lurking, have a wonderful night. Thank you so much for all your support over the years. KYMPSA, have a great night. Max Hedrum, have a great night. Who saw the United Spot Facebook post? I wonder what that is. I don't know. Have a great night, Max Hedrum. And I think that's all it's showing me for right now. So that's it. That's all it is. Oh, wait, we got Gene Albana. Gene, I think I'm saying that correctly. Gene Albana. Thank you so much for being here tonight. Have a great night. And Yukon Man, have a great night. Annette Poison, have a great night. Monkey, have a great night. Ellen Pelkey, have a great night. Lucille, have a great night. LR, have a great night. Teacher Lynn, I'm concerned at this point. I'm literally concerned. Let me see here. Hold on. Max Hedrum said he posted a comment on your Facebook. Big Richard. Let me see what we got here. Let me see what we got here. Let's see if I can find it here. Hold on real quick. Let's see what it was. All right, let's see what we got here. Shoot. So there's a guy on my Facebook who always goes, and his name's Paul Beck, and he just does nothing but destroy President Trump. And it's, you know, when you're a content creator, you know, you see like 20 comments, you're like, wow, 20 people. No, it's just Paul Beck. Literally just Paul Beck repeating himself over and over and over again, or posting pictures. It's crazy. Okay, so I still haven't seen a comment. I got a Richard saying Merry Christmas to all of the United Spot. Thank you. I don't see any comments. I'm not seeing any comments. Max Hedrum posted a comment on your Facebook. Big Richard. You'll see the Max Hedrum pick. Okay, now I'm just curious at this point. Okay, now I have to ask Max Hedrum, what did you comment on? That would probably help me out because I've got over 50,000 posts on there. So I'm gonna wait. Swallow. Okay, so swallow. Whoa, that narrows it down, but it doesn't really. Well, what swallow? Oh no, this is gonna be a long night. Hang on here. Oh. You guys are like, dude, can we just like stop the live? It's getting old. I'm done with the live, guys. Done with the live. Now I'm just curious at this point. Swallow. World's largest Richard. World's largest Richard. Oh, I know what world's largest Richard means. Yeah. Did I post that? Hold on here real quick. World's Richard. Let me see here. Man, that just like brought up a huge. Oh, okay. Now I know. Okay, gotcha. Now I know where we're at. Oh well. Let's see here. Okay, so. All right, so. Hiya, the United Spot. 20 minutes ago. Gotcha. All right, I see it. I'm done. Thank you so much for that. Appreciate it. I can't believe I've got. Okay, so little story. I've got 400 and something thousand followers on Facebook for 3 years. This is why, I got to give myself credit sometimes. And a lot of it has to do with you guys because you guys won't let me quit. I was stuck, literally stuck at 200,000 followers for 3 years. Like it wouldn't go up, it wouldn't go down, it wouldn't go up. Actually, it went down, but it never went up. I'm like, what in the hell is going on here? I went from a place where I was getting, I have some videos that have 15, 20 million views on Facebook. And then all of a sudden just stopped. It just stopped, man. It just stopped. Y'all get some jumping cables and give me a jump. So anyways, that's the end of the story. Anyways. So I have to say this. Okay. United Spot has now done over 700 and I think it's close to 800 songs. 800 songs that I've sang. I've rewritten Okay? I've rewritten these songs. Over 700, almost close to 800 songs that I've rewritten and sang. I've done them in Trump's voice. I've done them in Ilhan's voice. I've done them in Nancy Pelosi's voice, Hunter's voice, Joe Biden's voice, Obama's voice, Kamala Harris's voice, every single voice you can possibly, even AOC's voice. Look at me, I'm AOC. Elon, Elon, please impregnate me. Cow farts I dread, in 8 years we're all dead. It's true, because I'm AOC. I've done every possible thing you could possibly. I've even got Bruce Springsteen saying, I have TDS. Yes, instead of like born in the USA. Anyways, listen, guys. I know that the United Spot videos are horrible, but I try. And that's all I can ask, is that you guys try hard and share out my videos as much as possible. Anyways, I hope you guys have a wonderful night. You guys are incredible. I truly appreciate every last one of you. Couldn't do this without you. And I hope you have a wonderful night tonight, a wonderful day. And I can't wait to see you all again tomorrow. We do this 5 days a week. Weekends off, baby. All right, guys. Nancy, take it away.
Nobody cares, Trump. Obama, you're an asshole. Lies and racism your whole life. Your legacy is pathetic, and a man calls himself your wife. Bartender, can I get a drink? Yes, you're an A-S-S-H-O-L-E, and don't you try to blame it on me. You deserve all the credit. You're an asshole tonight. You were an asshole yesterday. You're an asshole tonight. And I got a feeling you'll be an asshole the rest of your life. All right, ladies.
Up. I went a little too far. All right, guys. So on that note, I hope everybody has a wonderful night. And once again, seriously, I couldn't do this without you guys. You guys are absolutely incredible, and I appreciate every last one of you. You guys have pulled me out of the gutter. You guys have dusted me off. You guys have kept me going. And I truly appreciate every last one of you guys that supports United Spot because, you know, sarcasm, comedy, jokes aside, I truly love what I do. I truly love doing this. And if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be able to do it. So thank you all so much. I hope you have a wonderful night. I hope you have a wonderful day tomorrow. And I just can't wait to see you guys. Same time, same channel. And until we meet again. Good night, peasants.